CIMB Group, founded in Malaysia in 1974 and headquartered in Kuala Lumpur, operates a well-established consumer bank, a premier regional investment bank, and an Islamic bank with 16,699 employees as of June 2019. The group's commercial bank is CIMB Bank, which has 234 branches throughout Malaysia. With over 8 million customers nationwide, CIMB Bank is the country's second largest commercial bank by assets. It provides a full range of banking services from consumer products to business banking services for SMEs as insurance, investment and wealth management products and services. CIMB Bank has subsidiaries in Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam, as well as branches and representative offices in Singapore, Philippines, London, Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Laos. Maybank Investment Bank Berhad was founded in 1973 as an Asian and Euro-American merchant bankers Malaysia to provide a full range of investment banking services. Following the acquisition of Kim Eng Holdings Limited in July 2011, Maybank Investment Bank and Kim Eng were rebranded as Maybank. Kim Eng throughout the region while maintaining the name Maybank Investment Bank in Malaysia. Maybank currently operates in 10 countries including Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, Hong Kong, India, United Kingdom, United States of America, and has a presence in the Middle East through Anfal Capital, which is Maybank Associates company in Saudi Arabia, which specializes in Islamic investment banking and asset management services. Every company has their own board of directors to focus on charting the strategic direction and making strategic decisions. For CIMB Bank, they have the chairperson as their leader. Next, they have the Group Chief Executive Officer, CEO, as their top management team. CIMB also have Senior Independent Director, Non-Independent Director, and the last one is Group Company Secretary in their chart. For Maybank, they also have the Chairman as their leader and Chief Executive Officer CEO. Maybank also have Senior Independent Non-Executive Director, Non-Independent Non-Executive Director, and Independent Non-Executive Director.
The reason on why we chose the company. The first one, CIMB Bank is the country's second largest commercial bank by their assets over 8 million customers nationwide. CIMB Bank offers the full spectrum of their banking services. It is also offers Sharia-compliant financial solutions in their investment banking, consumers, asset management, takaful, and many more about the financial. Maybank Banking Berhad, as we all know as Maybank. Maybank is the holding company that overseeing Malaysia's as the largest bank. Maybank become biggest bank with more income stream. The Malayan Banking Berhad has the largest network in Malaysia and established correspondent banking relationship globally. Both banks are the largest and were listed on the main board of Kuala Lumpur Composite Index (KLCI), but now known as FTSE in Bursa Malaysia, which is composed of the 30 companies on the Bursa Malaysia Exchange. And the last one, CIMB Bank and Maybank also shows their consistency from year-on-year revenue growth trend.
Next, we move to company products. Both companies have 7 products and service, which is CIMB provide UpSys accounts, First Plus accounts, G-Safe accounts, personal loan, G-Credit, Revi Credit, and the last one is CIMB Virtual Card. Meanwhile, Maybank provide consumer and digital solution, corporate solutions, Sharia solutions, wealth management, insurance and takaful, asset management, and investment banking.
Next, I'm going to present Principle A, which is board leadership and effectiveness. There are 3 components of Principle A. First of all is a board responsibility. Overall, they are most ethical. First, the board are who direct and conduct the business. 2, they are also who review and approach the overall strategic plan and key policy. 3, they are also who supervise and implementing the framework of the group. 4, analyze and ensure risk and implement the internal risk and mitigation. 5, identify and ensuring succession planning within the group. Second, the board composition. In order to make a group effective, it must contain the diversity and the right group of people. First, for CIMB, the size of board must not less than 3 and not more than 12. Meanwhile, Maybank not less than 5 or not more than 18. 2. They both require the chairman must be not non-executive director, but for CIMB, they added not the CEO and ED. 3. The majority for CIMB is the independent director, but for Maybank, the independent non-executive director. 4. Executive board for CIMB and Maybank shall not be more than 1. Lastly, in Principle A, remuneration. Both companies use boardly effective evaluation. They both use NRC to do BEE evaluation for once a year, once every 3 years for external evaluation. For CIMB, BEE is intended to recognize the contribution for director commitment, in addition to attracting interest and retaining experienced and skilled director. For Maybank, attracting the interest of BOD to serve with them and maintaining the capable BOD, ensuring the remuneration is given according to contribution, and finally ensuring that governance costs are in line with the company's performance. Next is Principle B, which is effective audit and risk management. There are two components. First of all, audit committee. For Maybank, the scope of internal audit incorporates consideration of business sustainability and stakeholder, while Maybank BOD has delegated the responsibility of external auditor appointed by the group to ACB. Next, Maybank Group core value are Tiger, which is content, teamwork, integrity, growth, excellence and efficiency, relationship building, important to ensure ethical behavior and responsibility in carrying out the mission of humanizing financial services. CIMB philosophy is creating value, enabling our people, and acting with integrity. Refer to the involvement of customer, business partner, regulator, colleague, and other stakeholders. Finally, for Maybank, in order to report inappropriate behavior, Maybank has prepared a whistleblower policy for staff and public to report without feeling guilty because it is under the supervision of the Independent Non-Executive Director (INED). CIMB's whistleblower policy aims for the individuals to report any unethical behavior confidently without retaliation because it's under the supervision of Audit Committee of the Board (ACB).
I want to present risk management and internet control framework. So for Maybank, RMC, which means risk management community, responsible for formulating policies and frameworks, management, monitor and evaluate by the group risk function. For CIMB, enterprise-wide risk management, which is EWRM, effectively manage the risks and opportunities. The second, for Maybank, risk and compliance culture robust enterprise-wide risk management structure and governance output. Management expect values and principles for the behavior and attitudes of employees around across all levels. But for CIMB, risk culture managed initially from the onset of risk-taking activities. The risk appetite, which is board and senior management to communicate to accept in pursuit of its business and strategic goals under a stress environment. But for CIMB, risk appetite is set in conjunction annual strategy and business planning process to ensure appropriate alignment. Principle C, which is first one, communication with stakeholder. So for the first one, CIMB communicate shareholder analysis and fund manager, while Maybank communicate shareholders and other stakeholders. Second, CIMB conduct for analysis and fund manager of the lodgement of result, but Maybank evaluate the management recommendation for Maybank to adopt mitigate reporting. Third, CIMB dedicate investor maintaining a close and active dialogue with external stakeholder, but for Maybank, dedicate investor can communicate with external stakeholder. Next, conduct of general meeting. CIMB fully virtual meeting, while Maybank face-to-face with BOD. Second, electronic poll. For CIMB must all shareholder to cast their voters, but for Maybank, only behalf shareholder. Third, electronic poll. CIMB the poll administrator are boardroom shareholder register Sdn Bhd and Deloitte Risk Advisory Sdn Bhd as the scrutineer to verify the poll result, while Maybank organize all electronic poll. Fourth, CIMB, the notice and agenda published in English and Malay, but for Maybank, only English available in their website.
As a result, a strong banking sector, together with other financial institutions, is crucial for development, job creation, the development of real estate, the reduction of poverty, the promotion of entrepreneurship, and the expansion of the gross domestic product, which is GDP. Islamic banking has expanded rapidly, in large part due to the fact that it is being accepted on more and more religious grounds.